NaturalAmanita, so this is going to be just an unboxing and flip through of this Lemurian Starchild Oracle. This is actually from the UK, from around like Glastonbury, I believe. And I live in Arizona, but this was on Amazon Prime. It might still be on there. I remember I wanted it once. It went away, and then there was like one back in stock, so you can look on Amazon if you're interested in this deck. They also have a website, which I'll link in the description. So this is the box. It's pretty big. It's more heavy than most boxes. It's the bottom. And it's 88 cards, 340 page book. I know they also had a Kickstarter for this Oracle deck. It's green on the inside. And here's the guidebook, a very big guidebook. So we have the black and white photos, so we do have the photos of the cards and everything. There's like different sections of what the cards are. They have different sections that they're in, so they have some good information for you, some affirmations, I guess. And so these are the cards that go under this section of journey, so the deck kind of works like that. The card kind of gives you the key hints, quote, information about the card. We have some other affirmations, light language, like lots of stuff with this deck. Really nice. Lots of information for each card. A long guidebook, if you are into that. I'll be reading it personally, but okay. Okay, these are in plastic wrapping. The box was also in plastic wrapping. I'm gonna have to take these out, then I'll come back. Okay, so these are the cards out of the things. They have this gold with sparkly, kind of very reflective. I think it is getting some glitter on my hands, so be warned of that. I can see that there's kind of, there's different sections. They're kind of stiff right now when I feel them. Of course, they've never been shuffled, so let's look through these cards though. Some of the cards are going to be this direction, horizontal and vertical cards in this deck. I want to actually see how many horizontals there are. Very happy card. And as you can see, I think this symbol right here indicates what kind of section that the grouping of cards is under. See how this one's a different one. I think this one is the Unity. There's Glastonbury in the back. The tour, I mean. I love this deck because personally I love like unicorns, dragons. If a deck has unicorns, dragons, things like that, you kind of have me there. Like any art. Oh, I love that. This little Amanita fly Amanita mushroom right there. These are all very beautiful light cards. The keyword really being light, like flowy and light. Like visionary cards, kind of astral feeling. Flowing, light, astral cards. Sorry about that, my computer just turned off. There's a lot of turtles in this deck as well. Here we have a Stonehenge in the back. Mount Shasta. This was actually like one of the first cards I'd seen for this deck and I really loved it. I really love that. I love these cards. Very pure feeling. I really like that too. I'm an Aquarius, so I have a lot of Aquarius in my natal chart. So but really, all these cards are beautiful. There's not a single card where I'm looking at it and I'm like, I don't know about that. Like, really, I can feel the heart in all of them. And personally, there's a lot of cards in this deck, and I actually really enjoy that about a deck. I'm sure all these paintings have taken so long, so it's just really nice to get them all in one deck, because this could have also been released in probably 2 decks or more, or 3. I could imagine that, but this is all in one deck. So that is all the cards. I'm going to count to see how many horizontal cards there are in the deck. So I believe there are 9 horizontal cards, unless I counted incorrectly. So let's give these a shuffle and see how well that they do shuffle. That's the side, and then I'll just try to shuffle them. They are pretty big. If you have small hands, you're not going to be able to do this. My hands are pretty, I have long fingers, so I don't think, if you have small hands, you definitely are going to have a hard time shuffling that way, okay? So the cards don't stick together. I think that they're a pretty good shuffle. They're not bad at all. Not bad at all. They don't stay stuck together. If you have small hands, you might have a hard time, but you can always shuffle them to the side. There's lots of different ways to shuffle. So let's read a card and, get a feel for how the booklet works out. So we pulled Synchronicity. Opportunities in divine timing open a change in divine outcomes. So when I open the book, this is the upside down triangle, so this is under the category of depth. So we flip to the depth category. And at page 145, we get kind of a, Let me show you. We get kind of the, whatever this is called, I cannot think of the right terms right now, but you know what I'm saying. When you get one of these directory guides, and then kind of gives you an introduction here, numerology, some keywords, some, you know, it's a lot of information here. And let's see what page synchronicity is on so we can see what this says for us. It's on page 164. Opportunities in divine timing, open to change, spontaneous occurrences, perfectly aligned interaction. And this is what the page looks like. Divine outcomes, space is needed for new opportunities to embody the light. Something from out of the blue, even storms have a purpose. The crazy thing is about this synchronicity card, I'm having a lot of synchronicity with the synchronicity card as I'm reading it. That's the really funny thing about it. So, it's like synchronicity on top of synchronicity, on top of synchronicity. The divine fills my consciousness with synchronicities of the past, present, and the future. I know in my heart they are one. And then we kind of have information here, which I'm not going to read right now. Although I am going to read right now, because you could, if you don't want to, you know, sit around for this, you can leave the video. But I'm going to read a page of the guidebook to you if you want to know what it's like, or you want to hear this message. Your spiritual evolution is accelerated through synchronistic events. They bring you back to your heart and remind you of your purpose, as if the divine is speaking through these spontaneous occurrences, these perfectly aligned interactions. Can you receive the synchronistic opportunities on your path? They're invisible to the mind but revealed to the heart. The opportunities might look different from the fear-based mind might expect or judge to be right. This card reminds you to open your heart so that you can see the opportunities and walk through the doorways of abundance. Your guides show you the deeper meaning of synchronistic events, which helps you receive even more of them. Allow the alignment of the New Earth energies to be revealed to you. Dimensions of the heart, such as the Lemurian energy, are the glue that bring events into alignment to create synchronicity. In Edenic Lemuria, these magical events were commonplace, with many aligned energies allowing for it. Remember this flow of oneness of the Lemurian template where everything unfolds just perfectly. You meet someone who has the answer you were asking for, you get the opportunity, which is just what you were looking for, or you open a book and find exactly what you needed to understand. This card invites you to allow and embrace changes in your life. If you hold on the rational mind, which doesn't like change, overanalysis might block you. Although it cannot take over for long because you are merging, you are going beyond fear of change into openness to change. Your guides show you that there is also hidden synchronicity in your life. Past events that you didn't like at the time might have had divine outcomes that you are now becoming aware of. In the same way, there are many synchronicities between the Eden of ancient Lemuria, the fall of Lemuria, and the Lemurian template for the New Earth. Synchronicities can look mysterious, but they're lovingly orchestrated by many beings. This is your family of light from Lemuria, Pleiades, Sirius, and from the angelic realms. Even that it is a partial list because there are so many guides and angels around you. When you are in the divine flow, you are allowing these beings to bring divine opportunities into your life. Affirmation: I am open to the flow of divine blessings as they show up in miraculous and unexpected ways. So that's kind of how the cards show up. Some of them, actually, when I flip the page, they do have, some have more quotes than others. Or no, this one's just longer. And this one has a meditation with it for the Lemurian shaman. Not all of them are exactly the same in terms of the guidebook, but that's the general outline of the when you flip to a page in the guidebook. And also these are the categories: source, unity, journey, depth, structure, wisdom, cosmic insight, children of Lemuria, and the dolphin codes. So let me know what you all think about this deck. I really love it. I love the artwork. I love how the gold gilded edges of the cards. The only problem is, you know, the glitter coming off, unfortunately. But I do still love the gold on the side, and I love that there's so many cards in one deck instead of, you know, this being more than one deck. Very long guidebook, very in-depth, gives you lots of information, meditations, affirmations, lots of stuff in there. There's really something for everyone to enjoy with the deck, I feel. It really accommodates to everyone's needs in one deck, in my opinion. So let me know what everyone thinks, and I'll see you in my next video. And thank you to Leanne and Michiel, I don't know how to say your name, but thank you for making this deck. It is very beautiful, and I'll see everyone in my next video.